For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manns, and I want to go over the first hour trading pit results for Tuesday, June 12th, 2018. So here's what it looked like today. We had iRobots, ticker symbol IRBT, on the Fastball XRV trading plan. You can see here, I told you guys I'd leave the fills up there so you could see what happened. You know exactly, if you were in the room today, how frustrated I was about this. It ticked us in right above the prior session's high. You can see the fill right there. That was great. And then when the stock got up to that $1 profit target, before I could even move the target and change it to a trailing stop, it took me out right at the target. And look what happened. This thing went count 'em, $7 per share. So if you got a piece of that, congratulations. I wish I would have. Like I said in the room, I had the orders set up, and I thought I had them ready to change. Turns out what I had on the top was a sell short instead of a sell order, and that's what messed me up when it got up to that profit objective. I kept trying to change the exit order, and there was no exit order, so it took me out. Of course, it didn't get me short. It just got me out and flat. But what a shame. I would have loved to have been on board for this whole ride all the way up into here. As far as the initial stop on this one, because I know a lot of you are interested in that, it was pretty wide. It was down at $71.18. So I had a couple bucks. I was going to let this one travel, but only on the open. And of course, as usual, what I was looking for was an open in line that drifted lower, and then I would have tried to pull that stop up probably somewhere into here. You know, one of these ranges would have been where I was looking for support and resistance first thing in the morning. But once again, didn't need to, because we were off to the races, off to our target and beyond. Next up was TEGP. This one, Tallgrass Energy Group, never made it up to the $23.14 go line. $22.68 was the stop that I had in place initially on this. You can see here in yesterday's close that there was a ton of volume going off in the last two bars of the day. My guess is they got everything done here that they were looking to get done, and today they let the stock come back in, saw if they could get a hold of it. It didn't do many shares at all, only about 33,000 in the first 25-30 minutes of trading. That was enough to tell us that it was unlikely that we were going to see that institutional follow-through on TEGP today. Next on the list, we had a Baltimore chop in Dave & Buster's Entertainment, ticker symbol PLAY. This one not from our scanner. This came straight from the fly on the wall. Julie checked it in real time, figured out it was a 2 standard deviation or better move to the upside. Once we had that information in place, we knew that a violation of this, the deepest bar in this move to the upside first thing in the morning, a violation of that low got us short $54.72 with a $54 profit objective on the trade. And finally, one of our alumni from this very last boot camp, Pam, spotted this move in RH. We had a 2 standard deviation gap to the upside, and then that was followed by a flip top. If you went to the boot camp or have been in the room for any amount of time, you know what a flip top is. It's just a move up and out of the top of this range. So as long as we have a 5-minute bar at the beginning of the session that defines a range, and the rest of the bars are trading inside that range, then we have an opportunity for an entry with a tight stop. So in this case, since the bar that broke out of the range had an open right around there, we'd look at this level right here, 144.70, as a move back down into the range. That's pretty wide for some of you, but remember, as Julie pointed out in the room this morning, just cut down the share size to limit the risk, and then you've got nothing to worry about in terms of that stop. It's just like any other stop. It's just a lower number of shares. And even with that lower number of shares, take a look at what happened. Your first profit objective on this one was at $153.52. That represented a 1.382 expansion of the range plus the breakout bar. And after that happened, we saw this stock trade as high as $164 per share. If you got a hold of it and you got any portion of that move, fantastic. Congratulations. That right there is why you don't have to be trading giant options contracts to make money. This trade, this flip-top trade, was an exception, but they do come around on a pretty regular basis, and in this case, almost $18 per share traded. So if you don't remember how some of these setups work, get in there and review your Income Trading Academy. Make sure and ask questions in the room if you have them. If you have any other questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. I hope you had a great trading day today and an even better one on deck for tomorrow. It's the best trader education anywhere, only from traderinsight.com.